mentioned it, I definitely want to get into the Zen and Kush. And that's been one of the events that I don't even know why I haven't even been to one. I feel like every time it's, because it's always on a 420. It's not yet. I'm going to be, I plan to be there next year.
Okay.
I saw the footage that you guys released. I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so lit. But I just love how you have embraced this, and this is something that you have thrown yearly that people look forward to. Like, seriously look forward to. Like, I've met people that have gone to the event, and they were talking about it's an experience that, like, they haven't, I guess, experienced at an event before, which is why they look forward to it. Tell me about you starting Zen and Kush and why you decided to make it an annual thing on 420.
Thank you. That's a good question. I started Zen and Kush way back in the day. I used to work in the dispensary. I was a medicine woman in the community. And I was learning all this stuff about pregnant women using cannabis to heal, and the veterans healing their PTSD, and soccer moms and corporate dudes, and so many different types of people. The OGs, like people that live on the streets, you know, like I'm like, wow. And I'm seeing how it's healing people that have really like deep ailments. And I'm like, yo, this is wild, because when I was in school, they used to send a program into my classroom to stop class and give a presentation on why cannabis, weed, is so, you know, devastating. When it was like they told us nothing but lies.
Yeah.
They made a lot of black people fearful. They really weaponized that plant, and a lot of black people and brown people got locked up because of it. You know what I mean? And so just thinking about that, and then being in the space in real time, it's like, dang, we've been lied to. So it just, you know, not only that, I would get invited to these bud tender events, and I'll be the only sister in that bitch. Wow. And I'm like, I know, you feel me? Or it'll be a farmer's event that I'm booked to perform at, and it's all white farmers. And so I had a problem with that. And yes, I did, you know, advocate and speak on it. But also I was like, let's just make my own stuff. You know, let me just do my own. Let me build it up. Let me build a space where people could actually learn about the plant medicine, a space that's free of alcohol, where people can just be on some melanated, like creative, good music, good vibes.
Love that.
If you want a little something, you can. And I had a vision. And so I was already curating events throughout the city, open mics, spoken words, all kind of fly stuff, booking really dope people. But once I got really focused on this particular vision, with the lifestyle and the plant medicine and community, but also like femininity, that's when I was like, it's time. And so one day I was just journaling, meditating, and then it came to me, Zen and Kush.
Wow.
You feel me? And I might have been thinking about Snoop Dogg's like gin and juice. Or I don't know, but it just came. It felt good, clean, clear, beautiful, mystical. And, you know, to answer the last part of your question, Zen and Kush used to be something I did every month. But as it grew, I did it quarterly.
Gotcha.
And then I started traveling. So now we got Zen and Kush Atlanta, Miami, Portland, Costa Rica, Detroit, DC, Brooklyn, you feel me? Austin, Arizona, Sedona, Phoenix, like Canada, you feel me? We went, it's been beautiful, and it's all me. It's all independent. It's all, you know, the people that rock with me, the people that support me. And so it's been fun. And so now, because my artistry is expanding, my career, everything that I'm doing with my merch and apparel, the projects I'm working on with the Vixens, the stuff I got going with the kids in the schools, teaching them music and making songs together, just all the various layers of what I do is now, okay, let's let's do it once, maybe twice a year.
Okay.
So in the spring, we do the Zen and Kush 420 experience, which is the anniversary event. So next year will be the 10-year anniversary. And, you know, it's going to be a film festival. I would love for you to be there. And then I hosted the first ever Zen and Kush Fest in December in Miami. Actually, it was 2 Decembers ago, but I wanted to bring it back, and I said, let me just focus on Zen and Kush 420, and then my more intimate events, and then Zen and Kush 10-year will bring back Zen and Kush Festival.
Wow.
So basically, that gives us the whole year to connect, build, bring in various brands, sponsor stuff like that to really make it special, because even though I am independent, Zen and Kush does have a beautiful reputation. You know, Zen and Kush, you know, people have had transformational experiences there because it is so deeply rooted in the healing, the wellness, the holistic elements. It's like, you know, all the best parts, all of our favorite parts of the culture, all the things we love most about the club, but on some like da-da-da-da. And so eventually Zen and Kush will have a home. It'll be a temple.
Oh.
It'll be a club, but we building. So that's why I kind of scale back on doing so many, just to focus on that 1 or 2 per year and really get to the
What was it about the 9th year that made this year so special? What would you say?
The 9th year?
What set this year apart than the other 8 years that you've been doing this?
What set it apart? That's a good one.
The promo was nice.
Thank you. Yeah,
you went hard on the promo.
Thank you. The promo, the visuals. Shout out to my visual team, the Vixens, Daniel Sun Media, Zen and Kush Vixens, and everybody that supports me. But yes, the visuals, that was really important to me. Like having the vision, having the mood boards, getting it popping. The fact that it was in LA, you know, my hometown where it all started. I got to collaborate with some really dope brands. Backwoods was there. You feel me? Elementalist was there. Wild Seed. Mento Mango. He do the fresh, beautiful, delicious smoothies. You feel me? Chef Dom was there with the vegan soul food. And the list goes on and on and on. Shout out to Dope Sugar. They was in there, Black woman owned shops in LA. And I had also dropped my mystical Kush that same day on 420. So we got to the venue 7 a.m., did some setup, left around 11:12, pulled up at the dispensary, pulled up, supported the shop, got the mystical Kush, had a little sesh on the bus, and then circled right back to Zen and Kush and got it popping. But it was a very celebratory. We had the red carpet. That was the first time I had brought the red carpet out. It came out gorgeous. I worked with a Black-owned production company that helped me do that. And so many other beautiful things. The guest list was top tier. The lineup, you know, we had AJ Snow, Taisha Renee, Nutty from New Orleans was there. We had the Sartorial Tobacconist, who I believe you met at Rolling Loud. And Deja Gomez pulled up. It was a vibe. It was really special. And, Honey Blue from L.A. So, special lineup, special vibe, good support, lots of learning lessons, you know, on how I want to make things even tighter and just even more fluid. But I'm so thankful because most of all, it just showed me how 9 years in and the people rock with me. You know, it's like the community, it just shows you how important doing something and committing to it like is, because then you look up and it's been 9 years and you're like, wow. So I'm really like, okay, what's the next level of impact I want to have with this space, and just being more intentional in how I show up in it. So yeah, thank you for asking, because I'm really inspired.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, next year, or you know, you said the next event, I definitely have to be at it. For someone that really promotes like Kush and marijuana, with marijuana being more, I guess, in the hands of the government, with the dispensaries and everything, do you feel like that has changed the quality of Kush, in your opinion?
Yes. Yes. However, what I think is very important, just like how we do with our food, you feel me? It's important to ask questions.
Yeah.
You know where the herb is coming from. How's it grown? Is it organic? Is it sun grown? Like, where does it come from? I think just incorporating more intention around that will, keep us connected to what we should be connecting to, and that's really the sacredness. That's really the medicine element of it.